Boom. Why'd you do a countdown? Em's like, should we do a countdown? I'm still sorting myself out.
Yo.
Good evening, everyone. It's weird when it's just us two.
No, we don't need headphones.
No, yeah. I don't have people, some lovely guests to introduce, but it is all planned out. We have come for just a Q&A, really, just questions, have a chat, and then we've got a lovely guest already booked in for next week who will tell you later on. So I hope everyone's well. I'm Jack.
I'm Emily.
And together we're the Global Thrifters, just in case anyone didn't know, but I'm pretty sure anyone who's watching probably does. But I hope you're all well this evening.
So I know we're back in the...
Yeah, I've set the lights up wrong. And there's I can't unsee this here, but yeah, it's cold out here. It's cold out here. We I don't know why.
We had a couple of messages. People missed the
people were like, so. In the living room, like, it's not the same. So we're like, comment. So we enjoy being out here anyway. So
yeah, we hope you guys are doing well.
Yes.
Obviously we're doing a Q&A. I've got some questions from Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, and I think you've done a post on YouTube, haven't you? Did you do a post on Facebook or somewhere? Do you have questions anywhere? No, just Instagram. Just Instagram. All right,
but if you're in it and you would like to know anything, it could be a silly question. It can be
about anything. It could be
a question. It could be a factual question. It can be any type of question.
Yeah, if it's factual, we can try and give some advice, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. If you've seen our videos, you'll know why. But yeah, we're just here to have a chat and hope everyone's having a good evening on this lovely Thursday evening. So
we'll say a few hellos.
Yes.
We got Jason in.
Jason in early.
And he's got a question.
Oh, you've changed the things. They look all like quite nice. They look bubbly. Bubble.
How much backlog have you got to list? And on average, how many listings do you try for each day? How many listings do you do a day, Jack?
What are you trying to say? Just because M does the physical listing, okay? M does
data entry.
Yeah, because I've wrote down what you got to say, the price of it, the condition.
No, you have not. You absolutely.
Well, okay, we have together prior to doing so. I'll photograph it. M's data entry.
We've been doing our books, and so I am very much. Even though I'm not a number person, I am the brain behind the tab. I am. You don't even read it properly.
No, I don't like doing paperwork. Paperwork. It's not for me. It's really not for me. But
what's that Gemma Collins thing?
I don't know.
I'm all. No, what was it?
I don't know.
I'm all gamed out.
Yeah, I'm all booked out. That's the thing. We need to do it. Obviously, if anyone saw our last video, we are really close to applying for that mortgage and hopefully getting accepted.
Right, we haven't answered the question.
Sorry, Jason. I'm waffling. Absolutely waffling. But yeah, how much backlog have you got? To be honest, it is going down.
Right, let's not start with that.
I'm sorry, banging behind you and It is going down though. We did have quite a bit.
Yeah.
We haven't been sourcing.
Like drips and drabs left now. So we have got a big I was going to say a big stack of Lego.
Yeah, got quite a large collection of Lego that we've just been adding to. Not really. We listed like the box stuff and that sort of thing near Christmas, but now it's just loose, sort of not even sets, just loose mixed boxes. So we'll get if we run out of stock, that will be like the last thing to get on with.
Yeah.
And also just a few other mixed bits. Like, I know we've got a big box of Transformers and wrestling figures, and then the rest of it, as Em said, is just mixed.
We've got quite a lot of what's the word?
What's the word, Em?
Just annoying things.
But and that's why we've left it till last. You know what I mean? Like you buy a big bundle of stuff, or you go to a car boot, buy loads, and then you list all the easy stuff maybe, and you leave the hard stuff or the annoying stuff.
Yeah. But
each day, I don't know. We try and list every day, but sometimes
I'll put things in drafts just to try and drip and drab it on through the week.
Yeah, but I'd say like minimum sort of 10 items a day, let's say, at a lower end.
But like we said,
we could do 15 a day and then not do nothing.
Yeah, on days that we used to go to car boots, so like Sundays and Wednesdays, etc. We used to try and get everything that we bought on that day. So sometimes we could get like maybe 50 listings per day.
Yeah, that would be really smashing out. Like if we'd gone to car boot early, got home early, so we're working from early till late. Yeah, that Sunday could be manic, but you get everything listed in that day. That's a perfect day.
And then Monday's rest.
Then Monday package and rest.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for your question, Jason. We've got Zane in. Hello, Zane. We've got MTS. I hope you're having a good evening. And
we're well, thank you. Hope you're well.
We've got Jessie.
Hey, Jess.
What's up?
Hey, Daz.
We got Simon. Where are we? We've got Chris. This is a new name, I believe. Welcome.
I forget names.
We got Louise. We got Lee. We got Sean. Hi, Joni. Nice to see you both. Lovely.
You're too kind, Sean.
Thanks.
You're too kind.
Where are we? Jess has said, to be fair, I do the physical listing and my fella actually does all the heavy lifting and the photos. I do all the messages and he deals with postage.
Oh, no, it's easy.
I deal with postage, you deal with messages.
Wait, I think Jess means when postage, like actually packaging. Yeah, see, I package. What part of the packaging do you do?
I scrunch up
newspaper. You know.
No, and I no.
And the labels. You do the labels. No, yeah. We all have our jobs. We all have our jobs.
No.
Right? We're not having a domestic.
No, we're not having a domestic. But I'm just saying you said it was cold in here.
It was cold, but I opened the door to let the heat from the house into here. But
what was I going to say? Let's get cozy, shall we?
Get comfortable.
Where are we?
You all right?
Yeah. What were we saying?
When it comes to like packaging and listing, we do have. We've said this before. It falls into separate jobs.
We all have our jobs.
We all have our jobs. And it just works. So if I'm packaging, M could be still listing or already doing the labels and stuff that's already packaged, whatever. But it works. It works. So
we got Fat Dads. We've got
Evening.
Brickhouse Salvage and Antiques. Another new name. Yeah. Is that Steve? Welcome, Steve.
Good evening, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. We're banging behind you.
Daz.
Too easy.
We got Peter Ray in. Hello, Peter Ray. We got Martin. And Lee, who's got a question.
In what area would you like to increase your knowledge most?
He's flipped it back.
I know, I'm sure. I recognise that question. For me, personally, I'll say I would like to learn more, and which I am slowly starting to, like art. Like I'm learning with Robin Hood, Matt, if anyone knows him.
Legend.
He's an awesome guy. We are. I don't know really. It's a camera. Give a little twist. It's not an autofocus. It's a manual. Do a John Luke. Is that a? And yeah, I'm chatting to him quite a lot, and he's sort of showing me the ways and whatnot, and I'm learning. So
a couple of cool pieces.
We have bought a couple of bits recently. Hopefully they arrive soon. And some are investments, some are for us. So some we'll literally buying just to sell at a later date. Some others we probably won't ever sell. I don't know. We're loving them. So we'll see how that goes. That's for me. What about you?
Me personally, I'd say I would like to learn about jewellery. And only because it's very small. Yeah,
a lot of stuff we buy is quite big. And it'd be good to have just like a shoebox of like jewellery that's worth more than what a big storage box is worth, if that makes it, of other stuff.
Yeah, same with cards and stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, we're starting to do a bit of cards.
I have no clue about cards, and I would like to.
But like jewellery and like watches and jewellery could come in together. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Talking of jewellery.
Yes, talking and
Shelley.
Hope you're well.
So Shelley will be joining us next Thursday.
There we go. That is our guest next week. So looking forward to that one.
Jason says, "Love Lego. I have tons of it. I try to build sets rather than selling kilos. Building an Ewok village."
Yeah, the Ewok village is good. Even not in Lego, like even just the village in the Star Wars toys is a good one. So we don't build sets. I really don't like building sets. I like buying Lego. I like selling Lego, but I just don't like building it.
A couple of the games you built, because there's not many bits.
Yeah, you know the little white boxes. There's like about 10 pieces in there. I'm like, I can build this one. It's worth like a $5. But yeah, we'll just lay it out on the table, photograph it. That's what's included. I can't guarantee it's complete. There, boom. And some people will say, yeah, it's spot on. Some people say I was missing one bit, but like it literally was listed as that. And people are fine. They understand. The price is a little bit cheaper. In response to Cheryl, though, I am dreaming of car boots as well.
Yeah, I'm completely missed that. Yeah, same. We were talking today how it's I was just saying hi to Jay.
Hi, Joe.
We were saying yesterday, weren't we? It just feels like the routine, like we just miss.
Yeah, I liked our midweek car boot.
Yeah. At the moment, it just feels like wake up,
work,
go to bed,
work. But yeah, it'd be nice just to see some friends, and it's obviously safe to do so, and just get back to the car boot. Definitely. Packaging. So you do the labels. I package. We all have our jobs. It works. We've
got Steve in. Hey.
Oh, that's too kind, Steve. You must be on a different channel. It must be someone else's.
He's talking to the chat.
Yeah. He's talking to the chat. Yeah, it can't be.
Oh, where are we? We got Kelly in. Hello, Kelly.
Evening,
We've
Kelly.
got Kid on.
Oi.
Where are we?
Snow? Where is it snowing? Where are you? We haven't had snow at all yet. We don't get snow down here, really.
So basically, we have a
hill.
A hill.
It is a hill.
We're at the bottom of the hill.
Portsdown Hill.
And we don't get the snow. It did snow a couple of weekends ago, but we didn't get it.
Yeah, it's very, very rare. It will snow over the hill, so we can go like 20 minutes over there, and it will. It's very rarely snows in Portsmouth. Who snores the loudest? Woo! I think the guilty response there.
Only because this morning
what was it this morning? She was like, what was it you said? I don't snore every night. I was like, what? I'm drinking that snore every night. Sure, it can't be every night. I was like,
I do not snore every night.
Can't be me. I was like, do I snore, babe? I don't know. Why would you not know? Because you always fall asleep first. Oh, we're not getting into this. We're not getting into this.
We put a film on last night, and I said, oh no, it was Simon Wilson YouTube.
Yeah. Anyone who doesn't watch Simon Wilson, great.
Travel.
Awesome. Yeah, we're watching is American.
Literally turned it on, and I don't even think I watched the intro. I was just asleep.
If we watch this, baby, that sounds good. Yeah, get that off.
Definitely. Smeg.
Oh, the fridge. Yeah, we are. Just for clarification, we're talking about a fridge there. All right, just if anyone, But yeah, we picked up in the last video. We are keeping it. It's awesome. We love it. Love it.
Just want to say, silly Kieran sent a tube for
dude, if you can find one, I mean, I appreciate that. But no, that's very kind, Kieran. You didn't have to do that at all. But yeah, Pokemon's on a new hype. It was already on a hype, but it's on another.
It's on a hype.
On a hype
if you know
thing.
What I mean.
Yeah, it's going a bit mad. But it will do because of the thing.
No, you didn't need to do that, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, very kind. Very kind.
Super chat. Where are we? I've just.
So up here.
Yes.
Kieran said he hates Lego. Oh, and Richardson.
Well, I'll come back to the question. Yeah, Richard, I hate Lego. Bud. I hate stepping on Lego.
Yeah, no one likes stepping on Lego.
And Daniel's in. What is a bolo? I know, kind of. I just don't understand. Yeah. Be on the lookout.
Exactly, which Kieran did clarify. But yeah, be on the lookout. Basically, it's just something that's worth looking out for.
So my mother's in.
My question of the week to you both. Oh, tension.
Suspense.
Tension.
The suspense.
Tension.
And your mother's in.
Tension.
Your mother's in. Good evening.
My mum's been learning Spanish, and so's Em's mum. So they can talk in Spanish to each other.
Jess said battle.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I hope you're both well.
We got Bricky Flipper. Did someone mention Lego? Someone may have.
Yes, and I'm presuming when he says brick, it's Legos. Yeah, you obviously flip a lot of bricks. Or you just work on a building site. You know what I mean?
We got the awesome Holly in. Hello, Holly. How you doing?
Hope you're well.
And we finally get the question. When we are finally allowed to travel, where is the first place that you would go to?
That is difficult. I would like to do another sort of like a 3-month trip. That would be nice, just to get away for like a long enough time to really get away. You know what I mean? And we've always said it's the time we went away before. It's sort of after Christmas, sort of January, February, March. It's the perfect time. As for sales, January's been good this year, but usually it's not.
January's usually okay because people spend their money. It's more February. March,
yeah. So if we can get away, then it's usually best. So if we can go away, I would like to go back to Asia just because it's like really affordable, and we go back to some places that we loved from our trip before. But then we do want to go to South America. Oh, it's hard.
I think personally, I would go somewhere that we have been maybe before. I don't know.
We want to go back to Pai, in Thailand, North Thailand, and we stayed at this hostel, which was like lovely. It was beautiful. And we stayed at this little sort of log cabin hut thing on this pond. And every morning that you just like feed the fish on this little balcony, and it was like £16 a night. You know, it was nothing. It was awesome.
Well, we'll put a picture on our Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put a picture on Instagram. Yeah. And if we go back there, because it was all different huts, different places, different thing, I'm going to say to the owners,
the yellow hut.
Yeah, the yellow hut. I can't remember on the photo. It has the number of the door. I'll be like, if that one's available, we'll come back. But it was amazing.
Where's the first place we travelled to? Maybe I'd go back to Bali, just because we didn't really.
Yeah. If anyone knows, we started our year travel in Asia. We started in Bali, and we spent a month in Indonesia. And because
we got fined on the way out.
We got fined. We overstayed one day. Because I got a month. There was like an extra day in August or September, whatever it was. And I was like, no, we've been here 30 days. You know, 1 day. I went, no, 30 days. You know, 1 day, as in one more day. But anyway, we went to Bali, and it was just like, it was amazing not being in England, basically. So we didn't appreciate it as much as we could do if we went back a little bit more relaxed. There we go.
Okay. We've got George in. Hello, George.
Evening, George. Hope you're well, mate.
We've got a cheeky little joke. I'll let you read it.
I'm in the bad books. I put the Dyson on eBay. Wife wasn't happy, but I said it's only collecting dust. No, it is one of my favourite jokes. I think it was first at the Edinburgh Fringe.
What are you talking about?
That's when that joke. It won the best joke. That sort of thing. I've seen it. And I like it. It's one of my favourite jokes.
No, it's Daz's joke.
Oh, it's Daz's joke. Sorry, Daz. That's your joke. Sorry, my apologies, dude. Like, but Daz always throws out the good jokes. What's that on there?
Question from Luke. We will go through our questions as well, by the way, that we've got already. Question. I watched Bargain Brits on Benefit, a reseller on there. Bought dentist teeth from a car boot. They were worth £65. What's the weirdest thing you've bought that's been worth more than expected?
Yeah. I do think anything dentist related. Well, I haven't bought it, but I'm saying can be worth good money.
Well,
so
that's
I'm not
a good
surprised.
question.
Never seen that. Bargain Brits on Benefits. A reseller on there. I'll have to have a look. So what's the weirdest things? What's the weirdest? Whether it's worth money or not, what's the weirdest thing found? I think it's been too weird, has it? Some people might think it's like a car door. I don't know. I don't know if that counts. That we bought a van door, literally just the door.
Yeah.
To a Morris Minor or Morris something. But it was was it Navy? It was Air Force. I think was it Air Force. But I don't know. It's over there. We haven't listed it yet. It's just been sat there. Paid like 100, 120? No, 100. I can't remember. But we'll get around to that. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing?
Darth Vader was quite weird.
Oh yeah, we bought a life-size
Darth Maul,
life-size Darth Maul figure on
and
a.
It did
on a
look
plinth.
like a person.
Yeah, he did. Had a full size, full face.
It's
and everything.
taller than you, but it's not.
I don't know. I'm 6'2".
You are not. Let's not get into this again. You're 5'8".
No, no.
8.5.
No, we measured. I am 5'10".
You're not.
I am. Right, we're not getting into this.
When you meet all these people, they're going to know.
I'm sure I'm 5'10". We measured.
You and Kieran 5'11", didn't you?
Wait, no, Kieran. I don't know how tall Kieran is. John Luke thinks he's tall. He probably is actually.
We got Aaron
Aaron.
in. Hello. What's your favourite cheese?
Well, this one's vegan, so we've had a good.
Applewood.
Yeah, you bought a good vegan cheese, wasn't it? For me, I'm not a big cheese eater. If you do, it's vegan cheese now. Can't believe you missed more.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Can't.
Good evening, pretty. Good evening, pretty people.
Limited. Is that in Spanish, Mum? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Go on. Oh, Sam's in. Sam sells stuff. Oh, hi there. Back to the normal setting. Yes, we are here. Basically, I sorted out the boxes that were on here, and we're back to normal. Your reading face there, baby. Right here.
I was just. Has anyone?
Has anyone? Missing for 2 weeks. There's a joke. There's a joke there somewhere, but it's gone over my head.
Can you come? Yeah, sure.
What to Bali? Sure, more than welcome. We can all go. Everyone go.
Do you keep? Shelley's got a question. Do you keep a buffer of stock / money for lean times like we're in now? Yeah. Yeah,
basically.
The stock may be accidental.
The stock has just built up. We didn't mean to. We didn't know we were being locked down. Well, I think in between lockdowns. Yeah.
So the first, when was it? 2019, when we first got the van. When we first got the van. We used to go to Ford. Yeah, we used to go to every car boot and literally just buy it all, empty the van into the garage, and then think, I'll do it later. And then just go buy more. And we were in such a pickle. Yeah. But now
3 or 4 times a week we're filling the van, and then the garage has got horrendous. And we're spending too much as well, obviously. Yeah. But we then sort of okay, you know what I mean, if we haven't got on top of it, we won't do it just yet.
But this year,
something's moving. Oh, there we go. Oh, that just fell out of a bag. That is something that might need listing at some point. You know what I mean? It's stuff that we just haven't got round to.
But with money, yes, we do always like to keep.
We've been saving. We are saving for a house. So that has been the buffer as well. If you know what I mean. So we just save.
Yeah.
So the money is put aside.
But even before that, we
wouldn't earn £200 that week and go spend it. Yeah. You know what I mean? We have to keep a bit aside. I always say you need a bit for obviously hard times, but also you need money to earn money. If you know what I mean. So
definitely
hope that.
Shelley said, love staying in beach huts in Thailand. Used to share a double bed with 2 of my friends.
Yeah, that is. I do love Thailand. Your mum said she's going to stay crazy.
Lee said, I'd like to go back to Bali too. This year it's more likely to be somewhere in Dorset.
Nothing wrong with Dorset.
Well, we're actually, what is it, Dorset?
No, we're going Devon.
Well,
meant to.
March.
We booked it.
That's coming.
We booked it last year. Booked it last year because it was like an absolute, like really, really good deal.
Yeah, very good.
And it was so cheap because I guess just the time we were in.
Sorry.
So, what?
My mum's mugging you off.
Size 7. Dawn, you wait till I see you, all right? Unbelievable. I'm a 9 in some brands, you know.
10?
No. I'm not going to push the boat out. I'm a 9's fit. What size are these?
They're fakes though, aren't they?
They're an 8. They're an 8. So an 8 or 9. These are a bit tight. These are a bit tight. You know what I mean?
We've got Lomi in, sorry I'm late. Don't be silly. Don't worry.
Hey, Lomi, hope you're well.
We've got the Bat Cave. I don't know your name, sorry. Otherwise, let me know.
Bat Cave.
And we've got White Tiger. Hi, hope you're both doing okay. Hope you're doing well too.
Likewise.
We got Core.
I think we worked this out last time. Cow? No, Core. I hope so, dude. I'm sorry, man. I mean, but I hope you're well.
We've got the Activator. Hi guys, loved your video on Facebook Marketplace. So true.
Oh yeah. Thank you. And it is ruthless. It is like it's like the Wild West on Facebook Marketplace. Ian Bill's gone missing on EastEnders.
Oh, okay. I don't watch
EastEnders. Yeah, no.
So
I just want to make a joke saying, "Are you Ian Beeling?"
Yeah.
And it's like a picture of him crying, you know, like a GIF or whatever it's called. So Sam sells stuff. Snog
we have put it in the pile.
Yeah, it is in there, but he's got to get in there and get it out. Snog, marry, avoid the waffle. Is that meant to? I know if I look at your actual question, it says snog, marry, avoid, kill the waffle. If anyone doesn't know, this is the
Sunday waffle.
Sunday waffle,
not the weekly waffle with Carla.
No, not that one. It is the Sunday waffle. Are you answer this one?
I personally, they're all in my basket.
All in the basket.
Couldn't decide. What about you, Jack?
None of them are my type, really. You know, not really my type. I don't know, Sam. Which one are you replacing? If anyone doesn't know, that's what we asked Sam in our
That's brilliant.
in our thing. But it's not very avoid. I'd have to kill off Ricky. You know, just kill him off. You know.
Is that because he's not here?
I'd avoid James, because James is not here either.
They're the closest to us, so we'd want to avoid.
Yeah. Social distance and all that. Yeah, totally. Sam, I mean, I don't know really.
Sam.
Oh, he's not in it. Who is it?
No,
it's JL
and Kieran.
JL and Kieran.
Right, so you snogging?
No, it's Ricky. No, James. How many of them are there?
4. You've just avoided James.
Oh, right.
Killed Ricky.
Right, okay.
So you're the snogging Kieran.
Don't really want to do that to either of them.
Or Marion.
I'll marry James because.
Oh, you've just avoided James.
I was gonna say he's got a big Pokemon collection, and I could cash in on that. Marry him, get half of it.
I'll take the ring off my finger.
Kieran said, "Be careful, I'm here." Oh, James is here as well. Right, I'd marry you all. We could all, yeah. Anyway,
moving on. We've got Mr. Sprout.
Good evening,
hello, Russell.
Russell.
We've got
Mr.
Aaron in.
Oh, yeah, it's over now. It's done. I hope everyone paid their taxes.
It's been extended. I saw our video, but we did ours anyway.
Oh, we paid ours, didn't we? Yeah. Excuse me.
Whereabouts in Devon? I'm in North Devon, but closer to the Cornwall border.
I can't remember.
I'm not going to lie, it's a haven.
Yeah, it was really cheap. Let's go to stay at Haven. It's lovely. Photos look lovely, the caravan and that. And we just want to go there and just not be here, basically, you know, and just have a break. And hopefully with car boots on, which at the time we was hoping it would be, weather dependent, just have a little buy and just chill out and do nothing and have a drink and do nothing. So
definitely.
It's like £100 for like a week. It's like 5 days, I think.
So it's 7 days.
Oh, it's 7 days. £100.
Yeah.
For 7 days.
Yeah. We've got Myrtle in. Hello.
Good evening.
Where are we? We need to answer some of these questions. We've got Richard in. Good evening, GT, and all the crew in the chat. Hope all is well and sales are good. Same to you. Hope you're guys are good.
Likewise.
Oh, wow.
What's that? In a weird way, lockdown has been good for me as I've been forced to reevaluate my stock and work out my business priorities. And yes, Dorset is lovely. So holiday there this year will be. I agree. And yeah, exactly. I think by having having to like go through that dead stock that you can't be asked to or whatever. Not not yourself, but just generally, generally stuff that's sat in boxes. You think, oh, I'll go buy something else instead. We all do it.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we get on top of ours. I'll take the Mary. Yeah, James. I mean, but I want half of the Pokemon collection. That's the deal, right? I'm not signing no. I don't even know what the thing's called. Prenup. That's the thing.
We've got White Tiger in. I noticed that you said you've been to Ford Market. What do you think of Ford? It's only down the road for me. So we have a love-hate.
Yeah, like I was about to say I love it, but then
so I think maybe when we first started going there, I don't know if we looked too new to the game. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, it was a couple of years ago, and maybe it looked a bit younger, and we were new, and people didn't recognize us. And then we started going like each week and things, but people just like were quite rude and ruthless, and I'm not expected to make friends there. Don't worry, you know what I mean?
But we only used to go on a Thursday.
Yeah, we only go on a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday is like house clearance and like trade and that, and but I love it. I love that we bought that Darth Vader there.
Don't get me wrong, we love what we bought there.
Yeah,
I think with Ford you do have to obviously pay up because you're buying from dealers, which is expect that.
Yeah, and you get in there like before the whole COVID restrictions and stuff. Like there was like times. Yeah, you just swarm, wouldn't you? And you surround that back door as the van goes up. But yeah, I am looking forward to getting back.
I think it's a good day out, and I think we always used to do. Obviously, it's so big. If anyone doesn't know it, it's massive. Like, it's on hard ground.
It's like I think it's an airstrip. Yeah. It is an airstrip, isn't it? Yeah.
What used to be, I don't know. If
well, not anymore, but it's just a long thing. And if it was full and you've walked all the way down to the end and back a couple of times or whatever, and now you want to head back to your van.
On the second and third round, we used to find more. But we used to find more.
Yeah, on the first trip round, you're looking for them absolute bolos of gems. Someone pulls something out amazing, you want to be there first, whatever. The second time, someone's put something on the table, which we used to buy a lot of like toys, like old toys or anything like that, because the usual antique dealers weren't looking at them, obviously. So we'd find bits and pieces that on the second time round. So I'm sorry. If you do see us there, dude, say hello.
I'll go Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
We haven't been there for a long time, but obviously we would like to go back. Right. So if anyone does any questions, leave them in the chat. But we're going to start answering.
We put a few people put some on Instagram, so we're going to see what they are.
Right, so we've got one from Gary Young. Did you both have jobs before you started full-time reselling? So we have mentioned this before, but obviously we did have jobs, but then we went travelling for a year.
So you work in the streets, didn't you? I almost didn't say that. I'm sorry. No, go on, say it.
I used to be a nursery worker.
Yeah, nursery teacher or whatever, yeah.
I can't believe it.
What? Obviously, you won't work in the streets. Obviously.
Yeah, rapping.
Oh my god! Please don't. She's terrible. But no, Em was nursery teacher, and I worked as a White and Company removals for a bit, and with my dad as a labourer. He's a plasterer, decorator. So yeah, in that episode we went travelling, and then when we came back, did this full time and Reborn Rewild, which is our Himalayan hemp bag business as well.
So we've got one from Sam Smell Stuff, actually. How does Emily put up with Jack's rubbish puns?
No, that's not on there. That's not on there. That's not on there. Who was this? Who said that? Oh, Sam. Oh, we can ignore. He's already had one question. He's not getting a second.
I just choose to ignore it, really.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, though. Sam, I thought you had my back, mate. We
got Hannah in. Didn't realise the time.
Evening, Hannah. Hope you're well. And
question from George: did any particular hobby or interest get you into reselling? Wink face.
Look,
that's not wink face. Was it a good one?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. No, stuff it. You look.
Don't be offensive.
No, I'm just saying you look lovely.
Strange.
Yeah. Well, you sort of got into it through me doing it after travelling, didn't you? So that's sort of like. You
did it.
I did it. Yeah, I started doing it as a kid a bit.
Selling your toys.
Yeah, and I realised I've said this before. Someone bought a PS2 off me, and he literally sold it like a couple of doors, not doors, a couple of cars down.
And car doors.
Little car doors down. Yeah, and I was thinking, right, I've just sold it for like £10 when I was 13 or whatever. And I thought, I could do that. So next car boot I went to.
What did you used to sell at school?
Oh, everything and anything. That's one. What's that?
No, like did you have a coat? Like
I wasn't like. That's not a flasher jacket, by the way. That's a. You know, I'm selling my wares.
No. We go.
I sold Yu-Gi-Oh cards actually in school.
Oh, so, yeah, we found them.
Found the folder. Only a couple in there. I don't know where the rest of them are, but yeah, and there's still a little note in there that said like £1.50 or 4 for £4. Oh, no, that's quite a shrewd salesman. But what about you, George? Let us know. How did you get into it?
Let me go on to Instagram.
Yeah, yep.
So you've got one from O.E. Would you ever look into expanding your storage area for more stock, i.e. rent a unit? So we've got plans.
Yes, so do you want to say this one?
Yeah, so obviously we're looking to buy our first house, and we are going to be looking for somewhere with I'd say land, but a bit of land.
Yeah, we're not talking acres.
Definitely not.
Like just a garden where we can build something at the back of the garden, like a workshop, or if it's along, down the side or whatever.
Quite a little bit of hair.
No, you're cute, you know. So yeah, just something where we can build a workshop. We'd rather spend money on the house to build something rather than pay to rent something. I was chatting to Lee recently about this, who thinks the same, and I know Nick and Andrew have done the same. Rather than renting, they basically spent money on the house, and we've always said that's what we'd rather do. That's why we haven't rented anywhere yet. We're fortunate we can use a family garage here, but yeah, we do want to expand, grow, buy more, sell more, continuously grow. But yeah, hopefully that answers the question.
But yeah, we are looking to expand.
Definitely.
So I've just seen it from James. Guys need to watch the new Gordon Ramsay's Hell Kitchen. Go and it's spitting Imogen Real.
She must be a 10 then.
Shut up, you weirdo.
Or is she 10?
Why do you not look? Oh,
that's a compliment if you look.
Hell's Kitchen.
You can't. How are you going to find the girl who's on the latest episode? You can't just Google her now. It's unlikely she's going to come up to.
What if I do 2021?
You just put in Hell's Kitchen. That's it. You're hoping the girl will just come up like boom. That's her there. No, it's not a chance. Not a chance. You're going to get a picture of her right now. We'll have a look and come back to it. Oh dear.
I want to know.
There we go. See, Defo 10. Is that like years old? Oh dear.
10 out of 100.
Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. You're good.
Hello, my little chicken. Wait, you've just killed him off.
What? What?
You just killed him off.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about it. I've gone out and gone.
Sus. I got a question from the Activator. Do you ever sell new products or just resell? So obviously we sell our new bags and accessories and stuff.
Yeah, which we sell on our own website and Etsy, which is like, as we said, from India and Nepal.
Do we sell new products? Yes, we do, but
not wholesale. Like we don't buy them from wholesale brand new. We'll pick up new bits, but which is still resale, obviously. Or like maybe in the shops if they're on sale, we'll pick up a bit of RA, very little, but sometimes. However, moving forward, if we do have the space and we do find a good offer, I would never say no to going wholesale route. And just we've said this before, that multi-quantity listing.
That's what we like with the bags and stuff, don't we? It's just like you've done all the work for it.
Yeah, you've listed 50 bags. Once you've done the photos and everything, it just ticks.
Well, we are being a bit slack with the Instagram.
We haven't posted in a while, but we get a couple of sales on Etsy, a few sales a week. You know what I mean? It ticks over, and then a few on our website, and then it just ticks over.
Zane's made a good point. For long run, it's cheaper and adds value to the house. Definitely. Yes, please. Thank you. So we've got Mark in. Hello, Mark. Where are we?
Evening, Mark. Hope you're well, mate.
Just a few people. And James says it's on ICV. Might get it on catch.
Yeah. I'll have to have a look.
Intriguing.
I don't mind a bit going around.
Right, let me get to the other questions. So like I said, if you have got any questions, please pop them in the chat.
Definitely.
So we've got Kennel Club Clothing. How long were you both flipping until you went full time? Well, for me personally,
you went straight into full time. Straight into full time. Yeah. And as we did just mention, touched on it that we went full time after coming back from traveling, rather than going back to our jobs. We brought Reborn Rewild as a business back with us because we picked bits up in Nepal, like a trial run of a few different bits, filled up a couple of big bags, sold them at markets and that. And I thought, we could do this. So we went back out there and designed some bags ourselves and put in a fairly large order, and it got sent home, basically. You know what I mean? We haven't looked back yet. Oh, I got killed, did I? Well. No surprise to me.
Well, I didn't, Ricky. I put you all in my basket.
You're all in the basket. Yeah,
that was
was that like a tongue wink? Like emoji. Yeah. I saw that.
Now we've got Daniel in, another new
Evening,
name.
Daniel.
Welcome.
Hope you're well, mate.
And we got Chris. Evening, young'uns.
Evening, Chris.
And I wish. No, it's water.
It's the hard stuff. It is the hard stuff.
Where are we? We got message. Stephen. Hello, Stephen. Good evening. I hope you're having a good one. Have you had many problems with scam buyers? Good question.
Yeah. We had one recently which we didn't we weren't doing this vlog style video yet, which our last two videos have been. And we had an issue with UPS, which I wish that we had filmed, because they guaranteed an item which had gone missing. They guaranteed.
Wow.
What?
We've just had it happen again, so video coming.
But this time they haven't guaranteed it,
No.
if you know what I mean. The first time they were like, we delivered it to the wrong address, but it's the business address, and I guarantee we'll pick it up tomorrow and guarantee we'll get it to your buyer the next day. It's on next day delivery anyway. And then, yeah, they were like, rang them like a few days later, and they were like, yeah, sorry, we don't have your item. I was like, what? But if I wish I'd...
That's
like,
not the
video.
scam buyer.
No, the scam was, we sold a Wii console, and he said, it was a bundle with all the bits, and he said basically just the console arrived, and maybe the power unit, all the games were gone, the controllers were gone, everything was gone. And he's like, what do you want me to do? Please advise. You know that phrase that people say, oh, please advise, what should I do?
Yeah.
And obviously all I could do is say send it back, and we had to refund him, and we lost, whatever. I think we sold it for like 80, 90 quid.
Don't get me wrong, we did like give up a good fight.
Oh yeah, I didn't just roll over. But
I think that's the thing, isn't it? There's so many more,
there's more good people than bad.
No, there is. No, there is.
Obviously.
I know.
Tons.
It's just, I feel like, I don't know. It feels like lately, people are just giving refunds willy nilly.
Hey! No, don't get me wrong. If someone it's when the postage. If you had to pay to return it, and then the postage that was already paid to send it there, that outweighs the value of the item. You do. I saw.
Please advise.
And the basket.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's an annoying one. I mean, just know there is more good than bad. Excuse me. And we over the years. What?
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
No, Shelley's message just come up.
Oh no, you put on my new saviour after leaving Hermes. Dear.
So we thought so too, Shell.
We were using them through the 50%. That's how it got us in. Through 50% paddling. We were using the next day delivery every day, all the time. And
we thought really good. But now it seems two problems. Like do you know when some buyers say, "Oh, it hasn't been delivered," when tracking says delivered, it's actually delivered to a different postcode, and our label matches their
and
address.
the tracking says delivered to one postcode, like Em just said, and it doesn't match. And I'm like, I rang them up, and they're like, "Yeah, that's not right. That's not that's not been delivered to the right address." And we're like, "Yeah, we know that." Which doesn't really happen with Hermes. We had a couple of problems with Hermes, but I'd say stuff's more likely to get broken than lost for us with Hermes. But again, we wrap it well enough that touch wood, it doesn't.
Lommy's just said UPS have let me down both times I've used them.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they would be the next level. You know what I mean? I thought which they are most of the time. But hey, no one's perfect unless it's me, obviously. But you didn't even react.
Oh, sorry.
That's an awful joke of me saying I'm perfect, and you're just like.
And Chris says, tell them to check the weight when sent. Shows it was completely.
Yeah, this is the problem.
We did try this.
Because it was in the category of 2 to 5 kilos. There was no exact weight, and that's what. And the courier just said, that's how it was delivered. Because basically, the buyer sent photos of saying the box had been torn down one side and it had been re-taped up. And we were at the time using brown tape, and this was a clear tape. Yeah,
and when he sent it back. It makes me so angry.
Yeah, when he sent it back,
it had the same clear tape.
Same clear tape. I know any text, whatever. But when he sent it back, I'm thinking, looks the same to me. But anyway, we've moved on. Yeah. Thanks for just opening that wound. We've moved on. This was a couple of months ago.
Jessica says, why is it always?
Yeah, it's always. Please advise what to.
Pip Dog says, have you got any N64 games or anything to do with N64?
No. Oh, actually, I said this last week before. We pulled out a death pile, which I didn't realise we had, because we sold a couple of N64s during when we done our big video game bundle. Not bundle, but working through them. And I found an N64 in there. It had a power cable, no AV cable, so we bought an AV cable, and it won't turn on. But I know the chat said last time, just try different things. and I'm going to try and work on it. Hopefully it's an easy fix. I've never had an N64 not work, but game wise, no, I'm afraid not. I have a couple of filler games that we'll keep and then put with a console now and then, but generally this sells quickly.
We've just had a return request open.
Don't do it.
I'm just going to share with the group. So we had a return request open for a faulty video player.
Yes, I know Ricky has had some issues with some faulty players recently, so he actually put in the photo of the item faulty, just so everyone was aware. We didn't do this, don't get me wrong.
But it did work. It did it turned on, it played a video, but you couldn't fast forward. Yeah,
basically the buttons on the front, if you pressed fast forward, it paused. If you pressed stop, it played. If you pressed whatever, the buttons didn't match up. Very strange. But we said, we listed it for parts are not working, spares, repairs, said it plays a video, but the controls don't work. And we sent it, and he's opened a return for item not as described. Comment.
I've made a mistake.
Item doesn't work. I've made a mistake.
So we're going to have to contact eBay tomorrow.
I'm not paying for the return postage. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, right.
Not
so let's make positive
energy. Good vibes.
Where are we? I've just skipped.
Yeah, go scroll up a little bit.
UPS. UPS stands for useless parts.
Everyone's loving UPS. Go up a bit, 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 up a bit. Bit more.
Undulate.
Bit more. No, because we're still missing that one. Who do we have?
Basingstoke Dave. I know that Hermes aren't doing sign for, but they still charge.
No, don't click the sign for part. Just personally anyway.
But if it's over 50 anyway.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's true. But if it's over 50 quid, go UPS. That's probably cheaper. It's probably cheaper to us
because they cover up to 60.
Yeah. And Hermes the tracking, even if it's like, if it says delivered, as long as it's the right address, obviously, tracking wins. So you don't need to sign for.
Peter Ray says not used UPS for a long time. Mainly use Raw Mail and Collect Plus.
Collect Plus, we don't use them, do we?
Only because we don't like the shop.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
But Raw Mail, we always use Click and Drop.
Yeah, if it's a small parcel, less than 2 kilo, or that sort of thing, and it's quite often. And Ricky's.
Sorry.
Ricky or Ricky? I said Ricky. You said Ricky.
I've been using UPS for years, no issues, but recently I've noticed the standards.
I think it's the influx. People like us using it. We don't usually use it, and that means that a lot of other people are. It is our fault. So maybe other people are as well.
Yeah.
And just the influx.
I'm Team Hermes. Over 1,000 parcels lost.
The thing is,
1,000 parcels, one lost.
I looked on the website the other day of just like how many parcels, whatever, and it's obviously a few thousand like parcels, and thinking back of the problems we have with Hermes, it's not that often. Like we don't often have that.
But when we do, like we're still waiting on about 5.
Yeah, like some of them they'll like say like, yeah, that's it's been lost. They told us, yeah, it's been lost. Put in a claims form. 28 days or whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Longer than that now.
It's been about 2 months. I need to chase them up, but I just hate doing that sort of admin work thing. Like you buy it, clean it, photograph it, list it, package it, sell it. Yeah, you've done your work. You've got paid. You just want them to do their job. You think you're funny. This is all we need guests on. We can't be doing it just us two. But no, yeah, you just want, once you've paid someone else for a service, you just want it to go smoothly.
We've got, is this Kai? Kai?
Yeah, Kai.
I've had 2 customers recently receive empty boxes. One that had an Xbox 360 bundle,
funny,
and the other one with Kelman speakers, both of our Hermes. Both boxes steals. Both customers open cases via eBay.
Check they weren't in the same town.
Both cases, as they showed deliveries, the amount of open it is not received. Contacted Hermes and got.
They got the buyer got a refund from Hermes. Things if they opened it as not as described, unfortunately, I'm sure you would have lost. Unless I'm wrong, but because like eBay, I've said this to them on the phone so many times. Like we can't say for sure what condition the parcel, contents were when you sent it. But I sent them a plank of wood. You know what I mean?
UPS got slightly worse. Your mice still shouting. Even Hermes is getting better.
Yeah, Hermes. I do think Hermes is getting better. Even in Peter, I don't know if you've seen our latest video. You're in it. You cameoed in it. I'm not gonna say any more. Because if you haven't seen it, because I'm sure you might have commented if you'd seen it. But yeah, You don't. Yeah, you're clipped in the intro, and you have a full segment in the a few, later on. But I'll let you watch that later.
Where are we?
I agree with Peter. Not had any issues with Royal Mail. No, we don't. They're just slightly more expensive.
And they're really good if you need a. Well, if they lose it or damage it, they are good.
We had a woodworking plane go to Russia. It was cracked. Don't know how they done that, and literally they just refunded it. No complaints quickly as well.
Peter's got a good way of dealing with that. I always send a confirmation email with spares repairs, making sure they understand it's broke. Always worth doing. Yeah. But then it grinds my gears because I think
it does. I'm going to say to him, like, you understand you've got to pay the postage and all that. And it was only £20, and obviously like £7 postage or whatever. I'm going to say to him, like, you've got to realise you won't be refunded. Like, that.
Oh, Hermes ripped both boxes and retaped back with the items missing. That's not it. Maybe they did do that then.
Yeah, they could have to us. But that's the thing. We don't know if the buyer is being genuine or not. And he messaged us saying, "Well, this is not what I bought." Well, obviously, you know what I mean. But it's mad. It's mad. But that's the whole point of. Oh,
sorry.
Check it then.
No, I'm just laughing. Grinds my gears.
Grinding my gears. That could be a question. Is it where you're calling me Peter Delicious, chap? If you watch it, you'll understand. Oh. What's Jess said? Royal Mail claims. Okay.
Miss Thrifter, pat your man on the head and say that's a good one. Where are we?
Where are we? It's all jumped. It's all
jumperoo.
77 of you, and really appreciate you guys coming on this evening for a chat. Hope you're all well.
Shell said she gave up trying to claim a long time ago. Not good for stress.
It's not. It's really not. And then I'll forget about it a lot of the time or whatever. It was only once, but
once, but not anymore.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We paid Hermes. It was about a £70 bill, like for what we were posting that day, and it paid. It took the money, but it still said unpaid and didn't go through, and we couldn't print the labels. So I was like, that's strange. I said, pay it again. Don't worry about it. We'll just I'll ring him or whatever. Then that one didn't work. I was getting really annoyed. I was like, we need to post these now. So then we paid on credit card. So we paid 3 times, and then the credit card worked. I chased Hermes for a refund, and they refunded one lot of the £70. I was like, no, there's another lot, and that went back and forth for ages. And we said it the other day. I don't remember if I got that second 70 back or not. And £70, £70, like So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's just I don't like the stress. Peter, I'm feeling smug. Got a negative feedback changed to a positive by sweet talking the buyer. Well, did you say I am Peter Licious?
Stephen, turn up the address and go full Bruce.
One way of dealing with it.
Right, so let me go on the questions. Oh, we've got a question from George Ellison. He's already asked the same one, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, no worries. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Retro Coventry.
I did see George's message. It must be when it jumped. And he said about how, because I said to him, how did you get into Reseller? And there we go. Yeah. I got into it from buying coins from auction and car boots, and then selling on bits I didn't need or want. Expanded loads, and it's amazing what you can learn from picking up bits you don't know about. Awesome. Yes, always trying to buy stuff that we're not sure on, and if you don't pay too much or whatever, you learn from it, and you know whether not to pick it up, or you can pick up but pay a little bit less, or anything like that. How are you finding selling coins on eBay now? Because I heard that you can't. We don't sell coins. Yeah, you can't basically anymore since managed payments. I think I don't know, but we don't sell coins. I've never come across it, but.
Oh, we got them all in.
Evening, Ian. That was alright. I can't do accents, so we'll leave that there. I won't.
We were watching. Has anyone seen the TV show? It's a Sin. So
she does this all the time.
The one just watched. The AIDS.
About the AIDS.
Yeah.
You can't say the word.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was good. It was really interesting, really good. And well made. You know what I mean? It was a well made series. No, it was only about 5 episodes. I think it was quite short, but it was good.
Where are we?
Why did you ask about that? Is there a Welsh person?
There's a Welsh person there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Another question. When the boots are back on, will you be upping your death bar limit? Just in case. Well, yeah, like once we can, I am going to go and fill like, a van up multiple times at a car boot. Like, yeah. But our plan is to get rid of all of this and be in a good position.
And not be here.
When, yeah. I'm hoping, depending on how long it takes to get back to the car boots, because obviously it could be, we'll be in February. Next month would be lovely. It's not looking, no, I'm not sure. I don't know. So January, February, March, April would be, but then we're hoping to find a house by then. But yeah, just get this stock down, get it all gone, and then get out buying. Yes, I think I can speak for everyone when they say you want to get out buying.
So I just got a question from Retro Coventry. Do you ever fall out whilst buying and selling items?
Well, no, I'm the boss, right? I'll say we're doing this, we're buying this, we're selling that.
We've fallen out once.
Did we?
Yes.
What about?
Gun.
Basically, it wasn't to even resell. It was an air gun, which I like buying. And then was like, "You've got enough," and it was like 40 quid or so. And then to be fair, I thought it was worth more. Even though I'm not selling it, I want to get a bargain. Obviously, if it's worth 200, even if I'm not selling it, I'll pay 40. And then was like, "No, we don't need it. Come on, blah blah blah." And like,
That's the only time we fall out.
I literally said to the buyer, like, "Yes, I'll buy it." I tagged it in from like 60 to 40. I even put it in our trolley, I think, and then we had a little tiff. And I was like, fine, I will back down. It's true, I don't need to buy it.
That's the only time we've fallen out. Other times we've. Do we disagree?
No. I think if you say like, I want to buy this, I think we could earn money on this. I go, yeah, 100%. And then a lot of time I may not go out, but like rummage through a box and be buying more. I probably buy more.
I'm more strategic on. I'm pretty better at like marketplace and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Not good at it.
No, but like finding bits stuff like that. Like,
but I'm very much like more.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit more bull in the china shop.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Get to the car boot quick, bam, get in there, buy it all, whatever. You know what I mean? But we said before, we both have our jobs and it works well. We do seem to work well together.
We got a question from Mad Maz.
Oh, really?
If the chat would like to answer for you.
If anyone wants a thing, no, I will. I'll.
No, you okay?
Excuse me. Yeah, a bit gassy it seems. Sorry. So when
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Jess to.
Yeah, Jess. You usually. No. Yes. There we go. So it was a fishing reel. No, it wasn't one. It was a reel. It was a reel.
It was really good.
I'll tell the story really quick. So it was on one cold, rainy morning back in 2017.
God, stop it.
But no, basically I bought a fishing reel, and I do like it. I did get a buzz off it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, so we paid £1.66. It was 3 items for a fiver.
We were watching our first video the other day when we just, as soon as the fishing reel bit came up, I turned the video up and he went, "Oh no!" So I really wanted to listen to that.
I wanted to see what I said, even though I know what I'm going to say. But no, basically, yeah, it was a fishing reel, 1896, made from Edward von Hoff, Brooklyn, New York.
Right, okay.
Went to a guy in Sweden for £1,200. That was it, really. And he said, "Can you send it to my?" It was through friends and family as well on Facebook. On PayPal, and he said, "Can you send it to a guy to clean it? I want it to be ready." About the haggle. Yeah. 166, 3 for a fiver. Yeah, it was two. They were two. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Jess knows the story, and she likes it. She says,
"Buckle up, kids. Description." George's yawn.
Wait, you. You wait, yeah. Until
we'll beat you, and don't. You have to wind him up.
Don't know what Ricky's trying to say there. What are you trying to say? Like, well, we know Emma's the boss in a different situation.
So we got a question from Ian Lewington.
Nice to see you, Ian. Glad for coming in.
Do you also find the things that you are not things you think are not worth much for the most? Yes. The more you buy, the more you learn. Definitely.
Yeah, and I think for us, it's like you pick up the things that your bread and butter. That you know that's you paid a couple of quid. You know you'll get 10, 20, and it's just them things that will tick over. And then you see something, you go, never seen that before. That looks interesting, and you have a go on it. And then you haven't looked it up or anything because it's cheap enough, or you ain't got time. Maybe the boot's just open. It's if you don't buy it, someone else will. but it's like 20, 30 quid. You're like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Buy it, you know, if you can, and then like you look it up later and you think, "Oh yeah, we've done quite well there," and you do get that buzz of it. Definitely the unexpected things, which is cool. I do like that.
We bought what was it? It was like World War II. The
oh yeah, oh that's another story.
That was an unexpected.
Yeah, they were trench fire starters, I think, firelighters basically, still in a cardboard box from World War One, I believe. Don't know. I'm sure it had. We dated them by doing a bit of research. We bought it from a trader. Genuinely bought it from a trader.
How much for?
£1. His words were, I saw it. And I saw trench and fires, and it was an old cardboard box. And I thought, if that's like trenches in the trenches, and it's fire, that's like worth money. And it looked old enough. And I was like, how much is that? And he said, give me £1 before it falls apart. And I was like, well, yeah, he's there every week, so he's a trader, you know. So I bought it, and I put it on auction. And it went for about £104.
Yeah, and it went to a museum.
Yeah, it did. It went to a museum in France. Museum in France, which is awesome. Really, it was messaging the guy. He had some photos and stuff. So that was really cool. That was nice. But again, had no idea the value. I can words out.
Don't fall out with Emily. She'll stick you in the Smith. Got a question from Jess. I'm interested in getting. He's left me alone now. Should we talk about it?
What?
Should we talk about it?
You're not talking about me, are you?
I'm interested in getting started with reselling, but I've been wondering: is there any type of business insurance needed when reselling items? Sorry if that's a silly question. It depends where you're selling. So, like, obviously, if you're selling at a market, for example, you'd need public liability insurance. But it depends. Oh gosh, it depends. I think it depends. If you've got maybe a premise, we haven't got that, so you might need.
Yeah, we have public liability insurance. Like Em just said, selling out like the
This is just starting reselling.
Yeah, but like we're just saying, like high street markets, that sort of stuff. We do for a proper gazebo. So I think, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But just selling at like a car boot or selling online, I don't think you need insurance. I could be wrong. It's not advice. I'm not giving any advice. Please speak to Aaron at QuickBooks. He might know.
Yeah.
QuickBooks chat. You lost the chat, didn't you? Oh, Lee. Oh, go on. Edward Von Hoff is on my bolo list on my phone, and thanks to Jack, luckily you tell this story week. It's not weekly, all right? I've started doing my homework on fishing reels. Yeah, like, you know, when we bought it, I knew old fishing stuff could be worth money. I had no idea that amount.
Why did Jill come down the hill with half a crown?
Is that because Jack broke it? I don't know. I don't know.
Probably. Right, let me just.
You lost, didn't you? You lost. Harrods, what's that? Harrods, who just had a live sale for Lee. Well done, bud. Always good.
Sorry
well, whilst you're alive, not something I'd pick up now. Harrods table. Yeah, we've had that. I've had a Harrods bear before, and yeah, it took a while to sell. The problem selling coins, probably as most are old, out of circulation. That might be wrong. Maybe I know people were selling like modern £2 coins. I sold a couple before. Sorry. You get £10 for a £2 coin. It's crazy.
Mark says even my kids know this.
I mean, I'm sure I don't say it this often. Only when asked. I don't start the live and go, "Evening, guys."
That's what we do. And if anytime we meet a new person in person, that's what it starts with.
That is such
he says, "Hi, my name's Jack. I buy fishing reels."
That is.
I
wish we found them more often. That on the show and tell.
Hi, my name's Jack.
The show and tell.
The thing I sold for the most money is.
Yeah. No. But I wish we found them that often. Yeah. That each week when we do a show and tell, I can be like. Just getting into story, Jack. Can you start from the beginning again? But basically, Aaron, it was a cold winter's morning.
Jess says, "Oh my god, I bet this story is even better after you've had a few drinks." No, it's probably worse. It's
probably worse. But it was at Bursledon Car Boot, which is not on anymore. So if anyone knows it, is in the Southampton way.
George says, "Didn't have that wow moment."
Mine was discovering the Crusade. Yeah, I discovered the Crusade at Orchard. Orchard, I said. It was an orchard. I didn't say orchard. At an auction. Regs, and
we've been staring at numbers.
We have been, we're doing our books, by the way, and just staring at paperwork.
So I'm amazed eBay let you list that. I'm guessing it's about the trench.
Trench, maybe. Oh, maybe because it could be flammable. That's true. That's true.
And they went to France. So.
Yeah, we posted it internationally as well. I did say to him, I said to the guy, I said, not sure if I can post this at Royal Mail International. He said, just don't put that on the custom label. Oh, at the time there was no custom label, to be fair. But I did say all responsibility is on you if it gets destroyed or returned, and he said he's fine with that. What is the item you missed out on that you regret the most? You were just there in time to see what? Oh, I've had a few of these. I've had worse than that is when you offered it, say no, and then realise afterwards. We had one of in between lockdowns. There was a Marshall amp, but it's the one that was like that size. What was it called?
Yeah, more like rectangle shape.
No, yeah, but it sat on top. Sat on top of what? It's like this. Sat on top of another amp, and it was like 40 quid. And I realised after it was worth like
not money.
Yeah, a few hundred. Yeah.
Maybe recently was maybe that Le Creuset
on Facebook or there was it was brand new vintage of the Creuset, a full set. When I say
the boxes.
Yeah, in box vintage board and handle, like 4 blue saucepans, a casserole. Like it was a nice set of blue. And it was like 150. And I hesitated. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, you didn't hesitate.
No. It was 180. Messaged him, and
said, "Would you take 150?"
I messaged him. Is it available? He said yes. I said cool. We can come get it tonight. Would you take 150? And then he said, "Oh, someone's already on their way." I think something like that. So I think he'd said yes to multiple people.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to ask, would you? I said yes to it.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to try and like bid him, but still confirm the sale sort of thing. At 180, I think that sort of money you could move a little bit. But he just said literally someone's on their way, and
he must have been inundated, surely.
Inundated. I mean, you don't find new vintage
and things.
Creuset.
We're not. It's not like we're in Spalding where Kieran is.
Oh, Kieran! Oh, Spalding would be a pound a pot.
6 hours later, and it's still available.
Yeah. This was listed yesterday. Yeah, it'll still be available.
We got Clive in. Hello, Clive. Welcome.
Good evening, Clive. Hope you're well.
Where are we? Jess hates Le Creuset.
Sorry. Didn't you just sell a load of metal, not Le Creuset, but metal cookware, basically, like pots and pans and stuff?
Well, if you hate it that much and you don't want it,
yeah, just when you find it, put it all in a box, a little bit of bubble, a little bit of paper, send it our way, and I'll give you a little profit on it. How about that?
Well, Ricky was talking to you behind his back.
Jack's a right goon, innie, empty. That is so rude, Ricky. That's such a Ricky Lee thing to do.
And he's back. There you go.
And he's back.
So we've got hi guys. Where are we? Click.
No, is that on there? No, not that one. Hi guys, how are you?
DJR from Instagram.
Oh, okay, yeah. Same name, different guy. Yeah. Oh no.
Well, we're good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, all
and
well,
we've also got Leanne. Hello, Global Tea.
Evening, Lee.
Welcome.
Last time I gave it to Ricky. What? Oh, that was the roasting pan. Yeah.
The trivet thing. Is that trivet?
No, it was a roast.
Yeah.
Jess,
you got trivet before.
We'll sort something out. Don't we? And if you just pop the pop that card in there.
Jess is being put in timeout.
Yeah. Just block her. But you have to put in the Ronaldo card in there as well. You got that, man.
Ricky, I've been screen recording you for ages to read that out. Thanks for the intro on the next one. Welcome.
Crack on, Mish.
I've got Benjamin in, another new name. My tip for marketplace is when it's a bargain and new listed, just go in at asking price, lost to many, pick up bidding them.
But
I don't.
That was the frustrating thing. I was like, yes, we'll take it. Like, I can pick it up this evening. Would you take 150? If you know what I mean. And he literally just said that, yeah, someone's already on their way. Well, why tell me it's available?
Cheers then.
Yeah. If you said no, it's not available, then you've already lost it. If you know what I mean, it's almost like yes, but but he must have had so many people messaging him.
Right, so I'll go back on the questions.
Just say, glad they got delivered. I know you were using a pallet, send them by pallet, I believe.
So we've got a question from Jennifer. She loves my clothes.
Your clothes? Fair enough. You wear some cool clothes. That's cool.
Where do you do your shopping? Are you a thrifter when it comes to your clothes?
definitely.
Yeah.
Shranker.
Yeah. So I'd say the only thing I buy new
Underwear. What, you do buy new underwear?
Obviously, I buy like joggers and stuff new.
Yeah.
I don't often see them, but anything else really is thrifted. Really.
Yeah, we love a charity shop. Find something. It's a nice condition.
Or like
Last time on when
a
we
lot
went
of my
travelling,
stuff
we
is
bought
from.
clothes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we went travelling. We
I'm
sent
trying to get back to my
home.
my travelling weight, which keeps making me a bit depressed.
But the thing is,
Try and talk about that.
you're so silly. But travelling was we did find a lot of cool stuff, and obviously the price was pretty good. So
Yeah.
that was cool. That was cool.
So we've got FK Gemini. How are you coping during lockdown? Are you missing charity shops as much as I am?
Yeah, missing car boots more.
Yeah, we've never really been charity shop.
We do it as a day date. So if we go out and like get lunch and like not work, we'll find ourselves
not work.
Yeah. We'll find ourselves in a few charity shops just to not be at home working, you know. But we don't really go out purposely for it. However, you know, if the car boots aren't on or something like that, and charity shops are open, then we might do, obviously.
Or when we go away, I think we find charity shops a lot better. You get more of a range of stuff for not too much inflated prices, so you can buy more in like little towns. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not cities. We're in a city, so it's quite
yeah, totally.
And we've got Dan flips it. Why is the Pokemon XY Evolutions booster box so expensive nowadays?
I don't know why it's so expensive. We bought 2. We have 1 for sale. I don't know. It's mad.
To get a bit of money back.
Yeah, we're trying to get our money back that we paid, really. But Pokemon's gone mad. That's gone mad.
Right. I want to go through these.
I'm going to say to Jess, with the trench thing, how?
The mouse.
I know. Yeah. This is why we need a new MacBook. The speakers don't work on
just seen they've gone
this.
in stock.
Have they?
Well, we've done it after.
Yeah. Okay. And the trackpad doesn't work, so we use the mouse, and the speakers don't work. That's why we always have to plug in headphones. And the battery is a third-party replacement that only works if you plug it in. So we need a new one.
Right. So we've got a question from.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
So Jess, with the trench thing, how did you go about listing it? I have something to sell, and I can only find it online in the museum.
Wow.
Well, that's a good thing. It means there's not many available, which is a bonus.
So we were quite lucky.
We were lucky. Yeah. There's none available.
One was bidding.
Was it bidding?
Bidding when we bought it.
Yes, in better condition. It went for about 120, 130. Ours went for just over the £100 mark. We were lucky. One was bidding, and then there was one. I think I buy it now in France. I think for like €150 or something like that. We paid £1, so we literally put it on like a £50 auction, let it run, and it went over. But yeah, we were lucky there was others online to get an idea of a price. But other than that, I always say, if you're not sure on a price, unless we're talking thousands and thousands, you know, put it on at a minimum. Let's say you were happy with £100. You think it might be worth £100, but you're not sure. I'm not teaching you how to suck eggs, Jess. You know what you're doing. But put it on at an auction.
This is better than us.
Just better than us. No, 100%. I'm not. That's why I'm being very clear here.
Clear here.
Yeah, to stick it on an auction, and as long as you get one bid, I always say this is how I personally do it. As long as you get one bid at that price, anything more is a bonus.
Or you can pay for worth point. But...
Yeah, worth point. I've seen people do that. I haven't. We've never done that.
Right. So I've got a question from Billy. I just want to get these answered from it.
Totally. Let's go.
Then I'm aware of the chat, so we'll get the questions.
Yeah, totally.
So from Billy, 16, what's the best way you've sourced stock? What do you do with any dead items that don't sell after periods of time?
Yeah, well, car boots is our best way
at the minute.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. I would like to buy, start maybe buying like pallets and stuff like that. But like, even though I'm sure that's fun, like to go through the pallets, see what you've got. Going to a car boot, some old lady could pull out a fishing reel, you know. You know, and it could be from America in about 1890. No, I'll stop. But the thing is, the car boot.
Back in my day,
it could be anything, and I love that the treasure hunt, and it gets your blood pumping, you get excited, you get adrenaline, and so car boot for me is 100% the best way that we currently buy. But for dead like stuff that, for stuff that's like not selling, we do a car boot. We used to do a car boot every week during the summer 2019, and anything not selling online just went in the car boot lot, and plus car boot stock we had basically. Yeah, just do a car boot and get rid of it. How do you deal with buyers that keep asking questions over and over about the same item? Please advise.
We've had a few. Well, I think because I'm not. Should I say it? Because I know that people are just going to ring us now.
No. So in the cricket bat, we've got one at the moment. Someone sent a questionnaire basically. And it was like, who owned this before you?
Are they deceased?
Are they deceased? Why does it matter if the person who owned the bat before us is dead or not?
I don't know who we bought it.
I don't know. He said, has it been used much? Well, okay, the conditions
was it put in storage?
Has it been stored properly? Has it been? I know it's the wood and stuff like that. You don't want it to get damp in that, but
I don't know.
Oh, it's a proper questionnaire. And if it was Ricky, he'd be blocked. It'd be blocked. I guarantee Ricky.
We'll give you his.
I'll screenshot it, yeah, and you'll be blocking him. You'll be blocking him.
Ricky loves a block list.
Yeah, if you see Ricky's block list.
Question: we changed the dispatch time for 5 days. Do you think it matters that we have less sales, or it's better to change back? I mean, we always have 1 to 2 days. Is it 1 to 2 days?
Mm-hmm. It used to be 2 to 3. And then when I was doing it by myself, and then when them come on, we put it 1 to 2 because we thought we could just work harder together.
But I know people like James Collect and stuff say that it doesn't really matter.
Does he?
I think so.
I can't remember. But I know.
Is it him?
Someone said that they don't think it matters. If someone wants the item, they'll just buy it. But me personally, if I'm buying an item and there's a couple of similar ones, similar price, if one says they'll get here Monday, the other one says they'll get here Wednesday, I would click the Monday one if the price was the same. So,
you mean?
I did. Been waffling too much.
But yeah, I mean, depends. If you can change it to less, then it's not worth.
If you can post it in a short amount of time, I'd say do it because it might benefit. But everyone to their own.
Jess has said she's got a next day dispatch. Sometimes it's how keeping up, but the buyers want the items fast. I 100% agree. We always try and do it every other day though. So
loves the block list. He does. I did see one.
Oh, look at us! It's past 9 o'clock.
Past my bedtime.
No, I want to get these questions answered.
Yeah. Click on that one, please. My old tools selling very well on eBay. Hand planes, yeah, we sell. I mean, only like Stanley and Record. Not so much like the lower ones, like Acorn. I don't know. But then we haven't had the real higher ones as well, which I can't ever remember the names. I'm sure you will know, but the ones that are worth hundreds, you know.
Definitely.
But like numbers, I do like the woodworking planes.
Rick said, "Have you not heard about
the cursed cricket bat?" It probably is.
We got Benjamin in. 2 stupid questions, you get blocked. Returns always from them.
Most likely.
We got Peter.
Good
Another
evening,
Peter to add in the Peter Pickers mix.
Peter Picker. Piper. Go on, get some questions down.
Right, so we've got a couple from Sean Abercrombie. Does Jack own a razor, or do you just hit him until it falls out once a weekend?
I do own a razor. I do. Sometimes I shave this and trim this, but it keeps me warm. It's winter, you know.
And also, if you could pick one area of items, vintage or antique, that you would like to learn more about to benefit your sales, what would it be?
So now my answer to that one was going to be art, like I said earlier, but not vintage and antique art. Even though, don't get me wrong, loads of money in that.
But you want to
invest in art that's getting released now, like a limited run of prints of 100. You buy it at retail, and you can flip it the next day. I want to like hold on to it. But for old stuff, I think watches. I keep saying this only because they're smaller and easier. I want to learn. And the only way I can learn is by gambling and buying. Go on. What are you going to say?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're absolutely fine.
I'm used to it. I want to learn about
Japanese vases. Specifically Japanese? What about Chinese?
No, that's it. The
Ming
Dynasty.
Ming Dynasty. Yeah, them ones. Because obviously, let's be honest, guys. Like, if you didn't, I would be. Well, yeah, everyone would be annoyed if you pass one up and not knowing. You know what I mean? And I don't know enough about. I don't know anything about pottery, chinaware, glassware. You know, very, very little. I know you can see a bit of crystal and you think, oh, it looks good quality. I might buy it. We don't tend to.
Do you know what I always used to love this. I always used to have this dream. But I always used to think I'd buy a Picasso and then we'd have a few mil. So that would be nice. It's not going to happen, but that's the. Yeah.
But this is the thing: at a car boot, we don't look at the oil paintings or the paintings, the antique paintings or whatever, because I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know, and there could be a Picasso or something there. And the thing is, like we've said this conversation before, I'd love to find one, but if I'm not looking for one, will I ever find one?
That's the question.
Possibly not. Probably not.
Life Redefined TV. When you buy a house, are you going to look for something with garage, etc., loads of space set up for a reseller, as it's important not to have to pay out?
Yes.
We did touch on this earlier. We are looking. Well, we have been looking, but not physically looking.
Yeah, just looking online.
And we would ideally like somewhere with a long enough garden that we can build a workshop, big, extra large, extra large garage.
Yeah, just build something. Even if it took up half the garden, like I'd rather that than, like you said, pay for a separate unit or rent a separate unit. Oh dear. But yeah, definitely want to buy somewhere or something that has that or space where we can build that.
Really silly question. I'm hoping to start up. What is the tax you pay on, say, £1,000?
Well, the first £1,000 you won't. Up to the 12k if you're reselling without another income. If you know what I mean. If you're doing it full time, obviously your allowance is about 12k. Not a tax advisor.
After that, it is.
And then it's like 20%. So you would pay £200 on your 1,000, wouldn't you? Yeah. Great maths over here. 20.
Aaron Patrick.
Yeah, £200 on that 1,000. If it's 1,000 profit, if it's 1,000 profit, you'll pay 20%, £200 after you're a limit, basically. Yeah, something like that.
Ricky says, if it was Picasso, he draws face look like mine. Oh, they don't look like yours, Rick.
No, they look better than yours. What?
You're so mean.
What does that mean?
Right, so question from Suevenables. How long should you leave an unsold item for on eBay for? How long should you leave an unsold item for on eBay?
Yeah.
Go.
For me personally, and I know everyone's different. If it's up, it depends. If we were buying stock regularly, and we were maybe doing a car boot now and then, and it's an average item, nothing special. 3 months, 6 months. If I'm thinking it's had no interest, no watchers, no offers, nothing. I've dropped the price.
I think maybe, like you said, when lockdown.
Now, I'm probably just going to leave it on stuff on there. But regularly, you've dropped the price, dropped the price. Now you're thinking like it's close to what I paid for it. Maybe now I might put it and just take it back to the car boot and just get rid of it. But again, it's different for everyone. Some people I know have had stuff on their store for years. So it's different for everyone.
Like Pete Vinegar Joe always says, doesn't he? Like he'll remove it after 2-3 months and then give it a new lease of life, change up the listing.
Yes, that's a good idea. Definitely.
Question from Jess, which we did touch on briefly, but do you ever get on each other's nerves working together? Do you have your own set jobs? We sort of touched on the set jobs bit. Do you get on each other's nerves? Obviously, like we're human.
Yeah, we do. Like, especially if we've been working like a long day or whatever.
Yeah.
And we both just can be a bit,
I think it's important to like have your separate time. Like even in lockdown, like I'll maybe go and read my book or go watch YouTube, and you'll play PS2.
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh on PS2 at the moment.
You do need your own time as well, and I think it is important.
Yeah, and we're all looking forward to going out and seeing friends.
But
and family. And
I'd say on a whole, 90% of the time,
it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'll let her stay. I won't kick her out just yet.
Question from Ross. International selling. I'm so confused. I really stray away from it, but know I should do it. Please help. It's not as scary as...
Yeah, well, the thing is, and not everyone, but most people in the chat are going to say GSP. GSP. Stick GSP on. All you got to do is post it to the thing in England. They deal with it. You're covered.
If it goes missing or damaged, they'll deal with it.
And to be fair, we probably should turn it on, but have our own post on as well, so the buyer can pick. That's probably what we will do moving forwards. some people may feel safer using GSP knowing it's come through eBay rather than ourselves. However, at the moment, we post all our international parcels.
Because we have always done it like that.
Yeah, I don't remember GSP being offered when I first started.
No, I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it was. I don't know how long GSP has been on. But it wasn't an option. I just posted it all myself, and that was the norm. We sell international every week, a few things every week. So don't be concerned by it. Think of it as posting in the UK. If we get a sale to international, if
it's under 2 kilos, we just literally use a click and drop like we do raw mail.
Yeah, and
then just fill out a customs label and stick it on the
no difference.
That's it.
No difference at all.
I know it does sound scary, but it's not.
It's not at all. Lee, do you guys watch Antiques Arena's channel on YouTube?
Yeah, I do sometimes. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I haven't watched it. No,
I don't watch them all, but I have seen a few videos, and it's really interesting.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that out. Antiques Arena. And agree, Ricky. Oh no, not that one. Sorry. Agree, Shell. You are a knowledge sponge. Agreed. So you got any more questions on there?
I've got a couple, yeah. From Mickey.
Sorry, Jess said, just need to know we aren't the only ones. Yeah, totally. Oh, go on. What we got?
Question from Reseller Daz.
Who's he?
Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi for me.
I don't really drink either.
No, but if you were.
Coke, I'd say. Yeah, put it with Jack Daniels. That's mainly the only time.
And hobnobs or digestives?
Digestives. Don't get me wrong. Hobnobs, you get more for your money. That's a dunker. When you dunk that, you can dunk
a digestive.
No, but wait. That hobnob survives multiple dunks. It's there thinking, I'm not breaking.
You're a double dunker.
Oh, yeah, get it in there. Double dip. And but a digestive is just an easy.
I do like a rich tea though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna go to Real Love Retro. What's the best postage label printer? So many on the market, but not everyone prints one. Okay, we made a silly mistake. Not a mistake, but
not a mistake. It's just an expensive.
Peak lockdown, we paid up on Amazon. The price has come down now. It's on offer. We bought the Dymo 4XL or whatever,
which is a good printer.
It's smashing. We've had no issues with it. Touch wood. And yeah, it prints all the labels we need.
It's the 4x6.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people have the Zebra GK420D or something like that. If I've got that number right, it's going to be a miracle. But it's something like that. What's this? Squash.
Really weak. But yeah.
Right. Can I just stop right there?
What? That's weaker than usual. That's weaker than usual.
Aunts, help me out. Help a girl out. Look at the colour of that.
No,
you might as well just have water.
No.
Right, so you either have...
Em drinks a lot of water. I drink squash. Water.
Right, no, so hear me out.
Don't enjoy it.
Hear me out.
I can drink way more of those.
Hear me out.
I know this. I know this. She says it all the time.
Water or you make it flavourful.
There's flavour in that. There's flavour in it. Oh, don't bloody drink it then.
But yeah, I'd say I know a lot of people. Even the Rolo is quite good. Rolo, is that Rolo? Is it Nicholas? The part-time Thrifter uses.
Honestly, I've no idea. But
yeah,
I've no idea. But
our one's good.
Yeah. But I know you can get second-hand ones. I know you can get second-hand ones for like 40, 60 quid, and people have no issues with them as well. So I wouldn't say you need to pay up for it. Evening, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hope you're well, dude.
And Shay says, does your sticky stock get under your skin? Depends what way.
The stock that is different, like the Death Pole stock that we haven't got round to listing because it's annoys me. The stuff that's not selling, not fast. I want it to sell, obviously. And if it doesn't, I'll chuck it out a car boot, and hopefully it will.
I know.
Ricky, shut up, and so's James. Shut up.
Disgusting. Have water.
No. I can drink that much easier. That will just go down easier than a glass of water.
Mike says he still uses his inkjet printer and stuff.
I used to do that. You know, you slide it inside, peel and the whole clear thing sticks on. This is easier. The print label print is easier, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, that is true. Strong squash.
Yeah, I used to be a strong squash. Can't get my words out this evening. I'm sorry, guys.
Sweetened squash in sparkling water.
That's fancy.
Fancy. Where are we? I missed the.
Oh, we lost somewhere. Richard,
triple dunker.
Richard said GSP is a game changer. Yeah, I understand. If you only post
I
in
think
the UK,
we're just used to it, aren't we? Like,
yeah, and we genuinely have no issues usually with international. So yeah, it's basically what it is. Like, it's fun. It's better for you. Think the
I'd
the
rather
squash.
have the water. That's the point.
You have your water then, babe. Oh, I have my squash.
Mike agrees. It needs more squash. Got weak game.
Well,
so
it's healthy.
Question: water's better, surely healthier.
Well, not that healthy.
From Mitch Alla, I'm guessing that's like Mitch and Michaela mixed together. I'm not sure whose parents you live with, but they must be so understanding of your business. Can they wait for you to move out?
Okay, so before lockdown, it was like mixed between like my parents, her parents, that sort of thing, and work from Em's granddad were here, and sort of just use the conservatory in the garage. Since lockdown, it's just been at Em's parents, not my parents, just because obviously bubbles and stuff. But everyone, I think, is happy for us to get a house. Yeah,
everyone is rooting for it.
Definitely, yeah. Everyone is backing us sooner rather than later. Yeah. But the thing is, I've said this so many times, we've got so much cool stuff that we've been buying over the years, put in the attic.
Honestly, I can't wait to do a house.
I can't wait to actually. It's like I bought stuff like a year ago, thinking I can't wait to put this in my house.
You've been traveling a few years ago,
traveling. Yeah. We bought like placemats. We bought placemats in Thailand in 2018, 3 years ago, and they've never been on a table. Like I just need. I need a house.
Bamboo wood, actually made in India and Nepal, like utensils.
Yeah, just loads of cool stuff. I can't wait. And we bought a Smeg fridge last week, so as you do. So yeah, I can't wait for the house.
Question from Freeman's Quality Finds. Have you guys noticed a drop in the GSP sales since the UK left?
That is suitable to what we're saying.
Yeah, I've lost a couple of sales now due to the increased custom charges, / fees on the buyer's side. Obviously, like we said, we don't use it, but obviously people in the chat can answer and we'll read out.
Yeah, and I do think people, like I know James said there, something's about to fall. I can hear a bag moving. It's all going off in here. Brexit has screwed the EU market. And I do believe there is. Here's some problems. I can hear something crinkling. But generally, our international sales are still there. Like, they are still selling. But maybe not as many. I haven't really noticed.
So we've been on an hour and a half. So I appreciate you. We've got 71 of you guys in. Thank you for sticking around. We'll do a few more.
Yeah, we'll keep going the questions. People have, if people have asked them, we will get. We will do our best to answer how we can. Anyway, Jess said GSP sales are down for me.
Wow.
So she's gone from 100 grand to maybe 98 grand. I'm joking, but you are killing it, Jess. You're killing it.
You've got a Pepsi Twist sign that you won't sell me.
Yeah, we've got a collection of signs.
We haven't sold any of them, Daz. We can't decide which ones we want to keep. No, don't get out now. It's peer pressure.
Right, if anyone's been around here for a while,
OG.
Yeah, they'll know. It was quite early on. We bought these, put them on Instagram. So, boom, one. Ooh.
This is the one.
Pepsi Twist.
I just love the rustiness of it.
Love it.
The patina.
Oh,
okay, big word.
Patina. Just normal Pepsi. Wait, where are we going? That way, aren't we? Pepsi.
Yeah, I like that one. And I like this one.
Can
you be careful of that sound? That's a bit loud. That's a nice one. Oh, and I like this one.
No. Really?
No, I do like that. I do like that one.
I'm doing that one as well.
So I can't decide.
So it's difficult. I
definitely want two.
Oh, at least two. Let me put them away.
That's as I'm following and leaving. No, please.
No, don't go. Don't go. But it's difficult to try and pick what to keep and what to sell.
People are saying they love the Coke one.
Huh?
There we go. And Ricky said, I had a lovely Coca-Cola sign from some mystery box.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Hi, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
But yeah, I just love them, and I don't know which ones I want. I think
we won't keep them all. We will sell them. They're £500 each. No, they're not. The thing is, I don't know how much they're worth. I've no idea. Yeah. But no, we will put them out to anyone who wants them. Excuse me, like Dad. I think
there's a few people that have been fishing.
Dad's would mind one, but
Well, obviously, Dad,
before
when
sell.
we go to sell, we will obviously message you beforehand, obviously.
And we'll just, we'll learn. But any other questions?
Yes. And if you've got any questions in the chat, please let us
Don't love
know.
it that much. Yeah, it's not £500. I'm only joking.
We got a question from Giraffe Cash.
Oh, see you later, Lee. Sorry, it was something. Have a great night. Cheers, dude. You take care. Look after yourself.
Why are you doing fishing reels?
I don't know. He's lost the plot.
Advice for setting up your eBay as a business in the UK. Can you give me an overview on paying and claiming tax, for example?
What do people ask us tax
questions? I know, we're not very informative in this.
No.
Once again,
we pay our tax. That's what we do.
We pay our tax. We put everything down.
But yeah, like I think if you just keep a record of everything you buy, everything you sell, all the materials you buy and use, anything that's going to cost to the business, anything that sells within the business, eBay gives you a good running running total, especially if you buy your materials on eBay as well. Yeah. But yeah, genuinely, which just
keep a record of everything, even so when you're buying at car boots and even selling at car boots, just make sure you get a record of everything because it can add up. Obviously, if you don't.
We write. Who's taking in the chat?
Oh, what is it?
Why is Ricky?
Jack's a white goon innie. That is so rude, Ricky. That's such a Ricky Lee thing to
do. And that's your intro. That is your intro. We'll wait and see that. But tax-wise, do hit up Aaron, QuickBooks chat. We're not paid to promote him.
No, we just love him.
Peter
Picker, why do they call an orange an orange, but lemons are not yellows, they're lemons? We can call them for now. We have some yellows.
Get some yellows. People just say eat your greens, don't they? Eat greens.
True.
No one says eat your yellows. It's like yellow snow.
So we had a question come.
Don't eat yellow snow. No, go on.
Question from Rosie, which came in today. Thank you guys for all the questions. I love them. Just started following your channel, and whilst on furlough, me and my husband have tried taking our reselling hobby up again. My question is, are you worried about stock and finding things with no real clue on when charity shops and car boots are going to open again?
I think
we're
sitting on a false sense of like security.
I think because both the other lockdowns we were so okay.
Yeah, and we've been more than happy to clear lots of backlog.
It's starting to get tedious now, I think, though.
Yeah, but I know, God forbid, look, if we cleared all the backlog and got rid of everything, and we're like, we can't buy anymore unless we do RA and all that sort of stuff. I'll go, you know what, babe? Have a week off.
Yeah.
Let's have a break.
Yeah, we're working 7 days at the minute.
Yeah. So let's have some time off. You know what I mean?
This is our downtime.
This right now is downtime. Yeah, I've got stuff to photograph. So yeah, I do feel, and I think it'll be a weight lifted off our shoulders. Our storage got overrun a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, but boxes are empty and
the shelves are getting better, more organised. Everything is getting in place. So as Lee touched on earlier, being in lockdown and stuff, it has given us the chance and the opportunity to get on top of things and get things more organised. So I'm not worried about stock at the moment. We had a good Q4. January was pretty good. So if we don't sell much because we don't list anything new because we've listed everything, obviously we could spend time on Reborn Rewild. We can tweak them, list that on eBay, anything. That's just on Etsy and our website. There's always work to do, and we'll find something to do. But I'd say if you're worried about stock and you don't have much of a backlog or anything like that, you could always look into RA or buying off auction houses.
Rummage around.
But yeah, hopefully
King of RA.
Everyone. Oh, we can't say that.
Oh,
can't say king. So that's just full.
Yeah.
Can't
say that. What?
Can't say king of RA.
Why?
We got Sam.
Oh yeah.
JL. Ricky. I heard Ricky's buying a few bits. £25 in a box. I'm not sure what it was. Evening, Ian.
Becca, when you're looking for a house so you can sit in storage, we have touched on this a few.
Oh, Ricky wants me to share this. So he said, Jack, this is how you drink it. WTF was, what were you drinking? So that is how you should have squash. Now, don't get me wrong. That is 100%. 100%. But because That
It's not.
What's that? What's that?
That is disgusting.
But if I don't want to drink squash like that all day, every day, like strong, like Ricky got. Whereas if it's weak and I'm drinking lots of it, I feel like it's not as sugary, not as much. So just
Diluted sugar.
Got to watch my figure. You know what I mean?
So yeah.
Go on. Becky.
Obviously, we did touch on this a few times. It's going to turn into the fishing wheels.
Yeah, it's the third time we've asked, but Becky, it's fine. You've only just come in. I totally appreciate your question. We are looking for somewhere we can either build something or expand on what is already there. If it's a garage, maybe make it a little bit bigger, do whatever, or build a big workshop. We're not looking for a big house. We can't afford that, obviously.
No, and if we weren't resellers or didn't work from home, we would literally just be happy.
A terraced house, top to down, small garden, normal first time buyer house, completely.
But
and
we've
we were
been
happy with that.
Longer to try and
So with lockdown, we've saved more to be able to hopefully buy something that has that space, because we don't want to buy a separate unit or rent a separate unit. So fingers crossed.
Callum wants to know if buying the house.
Is Callum just a partner?
I think so.
Fair enough. I never knew.
Hi, Callum.
Evening, Callum. we always just say Jess. We always
Jess
just say
and Callum.
If it's Jess and Callum, it turns out it might not be
Jallum.
Jallum.
Yeah.
Jess and Callum. Jallum. So Jallum wants to know if buying a house would affect the way you run the business, knowing you've got the mortgage to pay. It's funny. I had a chat with someone the other day about this, and it's sort of like right now.
Yes, but no.
Yeah, yes, but no. Right now, our costs are obviously lower than paying a mortgage, obviously, and the bills to run a house.
No. Can't edit these out, can you?
No. When I talk too much, I don't breathe, so then I just. Anyway, so you can't be like, well, we will not be able to be like, okay, go spend £1,000 on a load of stock here because we might not have that buffer. If we've got the buffer, then I think we're okay.
I think we've always, obviously we're not going to go into details of numbers, but we've saved up enough for a deposit and a buffer. Yeah.
So deposit, money for the house.
With our business, we can't. We have to spend money to, obviously, as you guys know, to make money. So that's the thing.
Definitely.
So yes, we're going to probably. It depends on the situation. Obviously, like good months or bad months, but we don't want to get ourselves in a sticky situation. So we want to obviously be sensible, but you need to take risks, don't you? Well, we like taking risks, don't we?
Exactly.
You're like, who do I think I am? Peter Picker, do you buy toys all year and save for Christmas, or is it a bad idea and you should list ASAP? Funny you say that. We do. Oh, was that cheeky Kieran? Was that? I saw
Kieran. We're on a live sale though.
Oh.
Sold Harry. I've had that for ages. £12.
And share with the group.
Yeah, why not? So it's MB Games High Wire Harry. I think we bought it in charity shop. Sold it for £12. I think it might have been up for like
20, I think.
No, definitely wasn't. Like 13 or 15. But we've had it so long. I am happy to get rid of.
So I was just going to reply to this question.
Sorry, go on.
So we, with video games, usually what we do is buy them, consoles and stuff, and then same with Lego and things like that, and we'll put them in a box, and because it's quite a big task, isn't it, if you buy quantity of that. And you can obviously get a higher price. However, this year and last year, obviously with lockdown and stuff, they've been selling higher all year. Yeah,
like Weeze came back and blew up, didn't they?
They were really good sellers.
Oh my god. But toys and stuff, we do buy toys all year round. And we do tend to sell them all year round, but we might list if it's like a new in the box, minty fresh, lovely. That say in your head that would make a nice Christmas present. It's worth putting aside, even if you get a little bit more for it later. But I wouldn't say if you've not got anything to list, don't list it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we always say, we've got plenty to list over here, so we can put the better stuff over here to save till Q4, or not just better stuff that may sell better then.
Yeah.
So let's get on with that over there. But if you've not got anything else to list, get it listed. It could sell anytime.
Definitely. Question from Kai. Do you only go for high ticket items? No.
We'd like. What were you going to say?
I was just saying we do obviously prefer buying in bundles. So then you can separate.
You sell lower priced because it's in a big bundle. What were we going to say? So it's big bundle.
Yeah. Sorry.
And no. So you buy a big bundle of stuff, and then it's like I could see the cogs moving and the words. But yeah, otherwise, like we try minimum price, try and sell something for a tenner on eBay. Sometimes it's less, like a $5 if it's been sat around. Especially now, going through stuff now that we've had for ages. That any price now, whatever. To
obviously, we do the minimum we'll sell something for on its own would be like £5 plus postage.
Yeah, like video games.
The minimum,
Quick to photograph, quick to list, quick to package, post. £5 plus postage video game. No lower than that. I wouldn't do that.
I'd say on a whole, if it was just generic things, I wouldn't specifically buy
item to sell for £5.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't pay £1 in hope to sell it for a £5, if that makes sense. Even though 5 times multiple, that is it's healthy.
But with all the other fees and your time involved, no.
Whereas if you bought a whole bundle of video games for £20, and you end up selling one for a £5, it's like I don't know. It's that mentality. Otherwise, you see something at a car boot, it's a £5, and you want to sell it for 20 or even 20. That's a smaller multiple to the one before. 1 into 5, 5 into 20. You're making more for the same amount of work, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I think anyway.
Sorry, I want you, but no,
don't be silly. It's fine.
But yeah, basically all we said was we want to.
You gonna say it again? We've already said it.
Oh yeah.
We just want to buy a house we can build on.
That's popping off. Cheers, Daz. Thanks for coming in, dude.
Always appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it.
Yes, that's my fella. Well, you're now known as Jallum.
Jallum. So if we could get everyone to make sure when you're speaking to Jess, you're speaking to Jallum. Because they work together. Yeah. It's now Jallum and Gemily. Right? So when we hit the streets, you know what I mean? It'll be like Jallum and Gemily are out and about.
Mr. Sprout just started to rent an office about the size of a garage, including electric, Wi-Fi, furniture, parking, tea, coffee, postbox, no rates. 160 per month. That's good.
I don't know the going rates, but 160. I have no experience.
That included,
but yeah, 100%. That seems.
Whereabouts are you from? Because that seems very cheap. I don't.
Well, have you looked into it? How do you know?
Oh, maybe.
That could be expensive. It could be, but it seems affordable. That's the point. So if you're paying that and then selling, if it increases your sales because you can buy more, 100%, 100%, and it's a tax reduction, definitely.
So you got a question from Stacey.
Who's Stacey? We had him on a couple of weeks ago. Anyone want to watch back? It was a good chat.
You said in a previous video once that you bulk buy postage supplies. What do you bulk buy specifically, and how much of it do you buy and why? And what colour pants do you wear?
What? And what colour pants? They're red and blue, the ones I'm wearing today.
Mine are black. There
you go. That's the riveting conversation we're coming here for. Packaging materials. The only materials we buy. Actually, tell a lie. 3 now. We buy rolls of labels for the diamond printer, which is something we didn't buy before. Well, hello, babe. You hello. We getting tired, aren't you? We buy packaging tape.
Anycar.com.
Oh my god, we buy tape.
Any.
Someone help me. Someone send help. We're in Portsmouth. Yeah, send help. Packaging tape. I think we bought about 70 rolls from Kite Packaging because that was it seemed
very good quality though.
It was good quality. We got a deal. You could buy more for cheaper. That seemed to be an affordable amount to give it a go. The other one of that is we bought bubbled envelopes. You might be able to see it in when we post our any things, and we buy them locally, like just in like a job lot. Buy like 10 boxes of 100 in a box, if that makes sense, and it works out cheap. And that's it really. Everything else like
papers,
newspapers we just get from like friends and family and neighbours, and boxes we get from that. But other than that, we don't. I know people. I was chatting to Lee about this. You could buy boxes fairly cheap if you buy them in bulk.
Yeah. And
you can buy ones that are perfect, small parcel size or perfect, whatever. And it does. I can see the appeal because time is money. And if you've got that box there ready to go, you know what size it is.
Yeah.
And go like Stacey. We were talking who the question's from. You might have seen his videos. Recovered Riches. Go check it out. Big rolls of brown paper. And he spent a lot of money on like several big rolls of brown paper. But he just rolls a load off, tears it off, puts it in a box, and it's done. We're there screwing newspaper up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we've got Kieran in. Hello, Kieran.
Evening,
I know we're
Kieran.
going on for ages tonight, aren't we?
I know.
Who do we think we are?
I know. Who are we? Who are we? Small parcel. Yeah, exactly, James. Exactly. You got a box that fit. Oh, James does this. Yeah. You've got a box that small parcel. Why are they laughing? It is called small parcel, isn't it? Small parcel size. That's what they are, isn't it? Like
I think they just say like
raw mail, small parcel.
that small package. I think that's what.
But it says parcel, Emily.
Oh, okay.
So the joke wasn't small package.
So we've got a question from Rickster.
Funny them two, aren't they?
Rickster Leith.
Oh, we're not talking about him still, are we?
I have a serious question. What has been the most positive thing to come out of lockdown?
See, you can see nice things, positive things,
What
serious
has been
things.
the most positive thing to come out of lockdown?
Oh.
Do you know? I know. This.
Yeah, we didn't do this before. Before lockdown,
We did this. We didn't do this.
we didn't do YouTube.
Yeah.
We started YouTube in July.
June.
Didn't do this. Or the Instagram. We had Instagram, like, you know what I mean? But not like
Not
thing.
reselling me.
No,
Well.
never.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
Meeting
meeting you lot.
Who are
100%.
we?
Yeah, we're there. We're in time. Apart from Ricky. But no, I'm joking. But yeah, all of you, genuinely, and like the guys in the group chat we chat to, like James and Ricky and JL and Ian and everyone. It's
And
nice.
Kieran is saying,
Yeah, you've got to say, otherwise people get
Stacey.
upset. Yeah. But everyone we chat to,
On the daily.
it's nice. Yeah, who we chat to daily, and you just get that sort of like,
Vinny. We've got Vinny.
yeah, all right, everyone. But anyway,
They're doing a BAFTAs.
yeah, I want to thank my parents. No, but like, it is the community. 100%, it's the community. That for
We
me.
didn't even know this existed before.
Nope.
Before
Been
lockdown.
reselling for a while. Didn't know people were online talking about it. I should have known really, but I had no idea, not a clue. So yeah, you guys, 100%.
Cute.
And there's the answer. Exactly. No, a lot of love to you lot. A lot of love. Any other questions? Was that it?
It was just one from Sal. And
No,
I
that's it.
think
Oh, we finished on the best question. That was awesome.
that was rounded up very nicely.
That finished well. That was good. I like that. So if anyone's got anything else, throw that in now. Otherwise, I'm going to waffle on for about 2 more minutes and then leave you lovely lots.
It's been a nice chat.
It has been nice. It's unusual when it's just us two. Obviously, last week was we had some
I've
scoundrels
almost
on.
broken out 4 times, actually.
But yeah, we and then next week we have Shell on, Princess Shell Staruni. Miss Sparks, I really like this eBay community. It has helped me through a lot. 100%. 100%. And I
Like
agree.
we said before,
agree.
like our inbox is open to anyone if
Yeah.
you just need a chat or anything,
Instagram
so.
or Facebook or even on YouTube, if you want to comment, we always respond, obviously.
Ooh.
But if you want to send privately, even if it's just to say hello, we are more than happy to have a chat. We like to chat as well. So
That
yeah,
was my Star Trek, like my Klingon.
why is it? Oh, because we're Kling. Oh God. Heard I was coming on.
We forgot about Jeff.
It's awkward, isn't it? It depends. Is Jallum coming? Is it Jallum or is it Jess? If it's Jallum, we'll take you. So yeah.
No, in all seriousness, Jess,
No,
message
honestly.
us on Instagram and you can actually genuinely come on. We'd love that.
Of course. Yeah, we would love to. We would love to have a chat. But there is an entrance fee for newbies. There is.
Well, Ricky and James have been on. They must know the entrance fee.
No. That's fine. Well, because they're newbies.
No, I
what you're
meant they were newbies for us.
What?
What are you on about?
No, I just want the card. I want the Ronaldo card from her.
Oh.
I'll buy it off you. We'll love to see Jess. Yeah. I've got one more question before.
Just.
Whoa.
Ooh.
But no, yourself or with Callum, we can happily come on for a chat. But I would like to chew your ears, learn more, and have a good chat. So, oh my God.
From Mad Maz, have you ever been scammed multiple times?
Not multiple. A couple. A couple times we have been, but we touched on it earlier.
Yeah.
But we don't know if sometimes it's the courier doing it or if it's the buyer. But just remember, there's way more positive, good people buying on eBay or any distance selling, whether it's Amazon, Etsy.
What's Ricky on about?
Huh? Hashtag 100K for Jess, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. That's my guess. But yeah, guys, we're gonna love you and leave you. Have a lovely evening.
Yeah, thank you guys for
Go on. Thank you for coming on. And honestly, just having a chat when it's just us two. We're still at 65 and I'm surprised. You know what I mean? We haven't bored you to tears. But
we probably have. That's why they're
probably,
just
probably on in the background. Half them people aren't even watching. It's on their phone. They'll come back and go, "Oh, they're not still talking, are they?"
We're on silent.
Yeah, I didn't know they were still on. But yeah, look after yourselves. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week at 8 p.m. With Shelster. There we go, Shelster Rooney.
I don't know what BBDD means.
By beautiful double D's.
And on that note,
right. See you later. YouTube Premium, baby. That's no adverts for Ricky.
Right.
And right, we love you and leave you. See you
next week.
Sunday upload. Otherwise, 8 p.m. next week. See ya.
bye.
Bye.